Hi guys, thanks for coming back to Writer's Workshop, and we're going to continue talking about revising our work. We're working on personal narrative writing and telling a true story about yourself. And yesterday we talked about how it's important to go back and make our story even better, and we talked about adding to our pictures as part of going back and making our story better. And today we are going to talk about the next part of how we can make our true story better, which is you can add to your words. So add to our words. So here we have some labels. Remember that? So here they labeled the sun, me, and right here they added I ran to the park. So it's telling how they did something. So you can always go back to your story, reread it, and figure out how you can make it better by adding to your words. So we're going to do that today with one of my pieces so I can model it for you. And I'm doing my beach story. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera around so that you can see me adding some more words to my story to make it better for my reader to enjoy and really try to paint a picture with our words and have our words match our picture. So here is my my personal narrative about how I went to the beach last summer. And so here's my picture. I already added some labels. So I'm going to reread. In the summer, we went to the beach. It was a nice day. So I don't think I can add any more to this one. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the next page. And it says, we found a nice spot next to the beach. So I added some labels. So there's A for Andrew, there's E for Ezekiel, and J for Jacob. And there's me. I didn't label my sister, so I'm going to go ahead and label her. And her name starts with an L. And remember, you can use the first letter if that's all you can figure out is the beginning sound. But if you know their whole name, you could probably put their whole name next to them. And there I used a sight word to label myself. And I could go around and label the football and the umbrellas. So that's something else you could do. So in my sentence, we found a nice spot next to the beach. And we put our stuff down, right? So I need to add that part. That's part of what we did. So I'm going to cross out my period there because that's not the end of my sentence. So this is why it's important to use a pencil, but I only have a pen. So I'm going to go ahead and cross it out and said, and, that's a sight word. We put our chairs, right? And again, umbrellas out. So sound out umbrella. And actually has two L's, but umbrellas down, which is another sight word. And that's the end of my sentence. So I'll add a period. So here's an example again of how you can always add more words to your story so that your reader gets a better picture of what you were doing. So let's take a look at this next page, and it says, at the beach, we played in the water. And, you know, here's Andrew, here's myself, and here's Lily. So again, one of the things that you can do is you can label who everybody is if you'd like. There's me. There's my sister. Here's Ezekiel. And here's Jacob. And you could definitely label more things if you'd like, but I'm going to stop right there. And then I'm going to add to my words because all I tell the reader here is that at the beach we played in the water. But what else? Like if you see right here, Ezekiel and Jacob were on their boogie boards. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down. I'm going to write Ezekiel. And then remember to put a space, finger space, in between your words. And Jacob were, that's a sight word, on, another sight word, there, and then boogie boards. So I'm going to write the word boogie boards. And remember, you can sound out the words if you're not sure, or you can ask somebody in your family if they can help you spell it out. And you know what? It was super fun. So I'm going to write here that we had a lot of fun. So we had a lot of fun. So we had a lot of, all of those are sight words, and then fun, you can sound it out. N. And because I'm excited about this, I wouldn't be using a period. I would be using an exclamation point. So, wow, look at that, guys. When it just started with just this one sentence, I added 2 more. Ezekiel and Jacob were on their boogie boards, and we had a lot of fun. So that gives my reader definitely more information, and it gives more life to my story. So go back to your work and see where you can add more labels and where you could add more to your story about what you did. So I look forward to seeing your corrections and your revisions. Keep working hard. See you in the next lesson, guys.